Nothing sets off a prime rib dinner like the perfect twice-baked potato. Let's take that traditional favorite and take it up a level by adding jumbo lump crab meat and crawfish tails. I like to use Yukon Gold potatoes. Yukon Golds have a thin, waxy skin that's delicious, and the meat is golden and buttery. So let's season these potatoes. We're going to take our potatoes and season them simply with a little olive oil and some sea salt. We're going to give them a good shake and make sure that they're seasoned well. We don't want that skin to go to waste. And now we're going to be ready for the oven. I'm going to place this in a 350-degree oven for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Now let's cook the crab meat and the crawfish tails. Starting with a hot saute pan, we're going to add 1 tablespoon unsalted butter. And you're going to want to move that butter around in the pan and create a nice swimming pool for the crawfish and the crab meat. And now we're going to take 1/3 cup of crawfish tail meat and jumbo lump crab. And we're going to really want to coat that in the butter. And now we're going to go in with 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped garlic. Move it around just a little bit. And now we're going to get close. We really want to smell for that garlic to become aromatic. There we go. We want those oils to release and that garlic to really get into that seafood. Next is 1 teaspoon of Southeastern Mills Cajun seasoning. And now we're going to do 1 tablespoon of brandy. All right, and that's flambe. It's actually a good thing. Alcohol ignites at a lower temperature than other ingredients, and that fire flashes out all the alcohol and leaves that nice brandy flavor behind. Next, we're going to add 1/2 cup of heavy cream and 1/3 cup of half and half and 1 teaspoon of Better Than Bouillon lobster base. We want to stir that lobster base in, and now we're going to let that come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, we're going to move it aside and save it to mix in with our potatoes. Now that our potatoes have come out of the oven, we're going to take a small knife and just slice the top off. We're going to put that top in the mixing bowl. We don't want to lose that. Now I'm going to take the knife and just kind of go around the edges to loosen up that meat. And I'm going to take a spoon and scoop it out and go right into the bowl with that. And I'm going to hollow out all my potatoes just like this. Now that we've hollowed out all of our potatoes, it's time to make the stuffing. We're going to take our sauteed crawfish and crab and go right into our mixing bowl. We don't want to lose any of that. And we're going to mix on medium speed. Now, it's important not to overmix. We don't want to beat that seafood up. And good. You know, a couple of lumps are okay. We're going to go back into the oven with this. It's all going to come together nicely, you'll see. To stuff our potatoes, we're just going to scoop it in there with the spoon and be generous. You've got plenty of this stuff, and it definitely doesn't fit back in the potato as easily as it came out. So you want a nice heaping amount. On all of these potatoes. Now that we've stuffed these bad boys, it's time to go in the oven. Let's do 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes, and we're done.